Welcome back to Film Recaps. Today I'm gonna show you action, crime, drama, movie from 2015, movie title, Heist, spoiler ahead, watch out and take care. The movie begins with a quiet night in Alabama. We see a pregnant woman waiting for her bus, but suddenly a group of gangs stop a bus trying to escape. The movie takes us back to previous week and how all this happened. The movie begins with the character Derrick, who holds two people in a container because they stole money from a club belonging to his boss Francis, and asks them where they hide the money and to stop wasting his time because he has an important party. Immediately, Derrick kills one of them and leaves the boy alive in order to find him who took the money. In the club, we find Francis enjoying his party with the customers. Luke Vaughn is an employee who works in the club. He asked to speak with the owner of the club Francis, but Derrick refused on the pretext that he is currently busy and he should speak to him at another time. Luke went to the hospital to visit his sick daughter. He met his wife, Sydney Silva. Luke gave her bill paper, and the wife was shocked that they would not be able to afford the treatment of their daughter. Luke told her he will do what he can to save it. Luke went to talk to the doctor. He asked him to keep his daughter on a list for her to have surgery and not to remove her name by next Friday. After that, Luke went to sit with his daughter and saw that his daughter was not feeling well, which made Luke collapse, that he saw his daughter lost in front of him and unable to do anything. Outside the club, Luke sat alone until his friend, Jason Cox, came over and told him that the owners of the club take a lot of money every Thursday and laundering money in the casino, and that they have weak protection against that money, and in case someone stole that money, they will not report the police. Jason said to him, "We have to steal it as soon as possible," but Luke refused the order on the pretext that it was dangerous to steal Francis. After that, Luke went to Francis to ask him for a favor. He asked him for a large sum of $300,000, but Francis refused, arguing that the amount was too large and he would not be able to return it easily, and Derrick had to expel him from the club. Luke finds no other solution than agreeing to his friend's plan to steal the casino's money and try to save his daughter from death. He told him, "We will do the operation tomorrow, but first we have to meet with the rest of the team in order to agree on the process of how it will take place." Jason went with his friends to meet with Luke to discuss the plan of the robbery. Luke told them the story and how they would do an operation without any problems and that they needed a driver to escape from the club as soon as the robbery completed. Luke and the rest of the team went to take some weapons and prepare for the operation after the driver drove them to the club. When they entered the club, Derrick was busy with his smart device and the night watchman got tired, so he went to drink coffee. The team took the opportunity to go to a treasury and steal the money after Luke helped them enter. Moments later, Derrick heard a voice in the basement and went to tell the rest of the guards to see what was happening. The driver was scared. When they finished collecting the money, they found the guard outside, and the moment he escaped, Jason shot him, and the rest heard the gunfire. He started to fight with Derrick and the rest of the guards to get out of the club. One of Jason's friends was injured while escaping. The driver, when he heard the sound of gunfire, got very frightened and ran away, leaving his friends behind. His friends got angry about what happened and went to escape to another place. While they were escaping, they found a bus and stopped it. One of them opened fire to stop the bus, and a policewoman saw them who was in the same place. The policewoman Chris heard the shooting. She informed the rest of the police, and when they fled, Derrick saw Luke's face. One of them was wounded by a bullet. Jason was angry and tried to hit a policewoman. Luke stopped him and told him that killing police would only make problems worse. Luke wrote his phone number on a window, so policewoman calls him. He told her that she have to remove the police barrier in front of them and that they have no choice until she lets them pass to the highway. The policewoman called her commander and asked him to remove the barrier, but the commander refused her request, so she decided to intervene to help the bus pass, and it collided with the rest of the policemen. Derrick called Francis about it and told him, "You have to return the money anyway." They got to the highway and all the media was looking at them. One of the girls tried to take a selfie. Jason thought she was trying to record him, so he took her phone and started collecting all the phones inside the bus to put them in a bag and throw them out. The pregnant woman saw a little boy crying alone and Luke told her, "No problem, go and sit next to him. Jason's friend is still injured," and they tried to find anyone who could save him, so they found a veterinarian who could help him, so she went to help him and see his wound. One of the people on a bus had a knife hidden in his pants, thinking of an attack on Luke. Jason told Luke that he knew someone at the Mexican border and that he had a small plane which they could get to get outside the country, and he started calling his Mexican friend. And after Luke was talking to the pregnant woman, that person attacked Luke, trying to take his weapon to hit Jason. But Luke managed to get back his weapon somehow and advised the attacker not be reckless again. After that, the bus driver told Jason that a bus had run out of fuel and that they wouldn't even reach the next city, so Luke thought of contacting the police to solve the problem and negotiate. The chief of police began to blame Chris for interfering and helping the criminals. Then a member of the FBI came to tell the police chief that he was not allowed to interfere in this task and that Miss Chris would return to work again. Then Chris said to the FBI member, "Why did you bring me back to work again?" He told her that those who stole the bus had asked for you personally. Derrick finds the driver who ran away on the night of the nightclub robbery and asks him where they will escape and who will escape them from the border. His girlfriend intervened and told him the truth. After that, Derrick killed the driver and his girlfriend together. The policewoman Chris came to personally make sure to fill the gas A bus in exchange for Luke offering them some hostages. Meanwhile, snipers trying to hit Luke, but they don't venture because they don't see Jason inside the bus. The policewoman Chris said, "I want to check on the bus before I go." When Chris entered, she found Jason's friend lying on the ground. Wounded, she told them, "We have to take him to hospital." Jason refused and tried to hit her, but she hit him and took his pistol. Their relationship soured, and Luke asked her to leave the place. At a homeless shelter, Francis went to see his daughter. He told her, "I would give you 51% of the property of my club, and Derrick would run the club, and she didn't have to do anything." Francis told her he was about to die, and he is very sick. His daughter refused to take his property, and told him that this club ruined our relationship and my relationship with my mother, and then she left Francis alone. Policewoman Chris checks Luke's information and finds out his identity. Derrick calls Francis to inform him that they are trying to escape to the Mexican border and that he has a chance to kidnap Luke's daughter. Francis felt angry and rejects the idea of kidnapping the sick girl. Francis warns Derrick not to try to harm Luke's wife or daughter in the hospital. The FBI member contacted Luke about meeting him and speak with him face to face, but Luke refused, and then the FBI member said to him, "We aware of the person with you is affected by his injuries and may die if he does not receive the necessary medical equipment." Luke told him the bus won't stop and they will meet inside the bus. The FBI member came, and after few moments Jason's friend died, and Jason felt angry about it. The FBI member said that he had nothing to do with his friend's death, and it was Jason's fault he didn't bring medical equipment earlier. After that, the FBI member said to Luke, "I think this call is for you." When Luke answered the phone, he found Francis talking to him. He said to him, "I didn't wish you to get this far and apologize for what I did to you that night. I'll give you a chance to solve this problem. You will kill Jason and throw the bag of money to the FBI member, and in the end, they will arrest you and go to prison, and immediately we will release you, and you will have enough money to save your daughter and run away forever. I tell you this because the money you stole now, I don't want the government to know its source." Luke said, "I will refuse the deal with Francis." Jason later finds out that this FBI member is working for Francis and tries to kill him, but Luke refuses because even though he works with Francis, he is a policeman for the rest of the world, and killing him would make things worse, so Jason decided to throw him from the bus in a bear outfit. The FBI member got angry and ordered the police to kill them all. The SWAT team tried to stop the bus in any way. They started throwing tear gas and sending teams over the bus to attack it from inside. But Jason and Luke tried their best to stop the attack, but soon the SWAT team destroyed one of the bus tires, and the driver lost control over the bus and they ended up sliding down the road, which made the bus get damaged. Luke tried to put spray on windows to block the police from seeing, and moments later Jason took the bus driver to the side of a window in order to execute him in public, but Luke couldn't let him do that, so he shot Jason, and Jason died. After that, Luke received a call from the policewoman about his daughter, and that the policewoman knew about his sick daughter, and that she needed an operation. Luke told her, "I would get the money to you in time, and my daughter would do the surgery," and he told the policewoman that the driver is fine and he didn't die. Jason was gonna kill him, but I killed him first. Luke finally got all the passengers off the bus and spoke to the FBI member that he should see him somewhere else outside this area and that no one needs to following him. After a truck tire was repaired, the FBI member caught up with the truck and stopped it at the last moment. When the FBI member arrived, he found no one on the bus except the former bus driver. Luke ran away in another police car undercover. After that, Luke called Jason's Mexican friend. Luke told him that Jason won't be able to come. He will come alone with possibility of changing the destination. So the Mexican assured him that the plane is ready to take off. When Luke arrived at the airport, he found the Mexican dead and was killed by Derrick. Derrick hit him and knocked him unconscious. When they returned to a previous bus with him, Francis and an FBI member, then Francis killed the FBI member because he had failed in the mission. Derrick started pouring gasoline on Luke after that. Francis began to ask him about where he put his money, so Luke said to him with a laugh, "You got tricked and I beat you." At the beginning of the robbery, the pregnant woman was with Luke all the time and pretended that she was pregnant while she was not pregnant, but only a piece of cloth over her stomach. She hid the money all the time and no one noticed her, so she succeeded in delivering the money at the right time to the hospital to save the sick girl. And Derrick told him at the end, "You will die," and Luke replied that is ready to die as much as his daughter is safe now. After Derrick threatens Luke that he will follow his sick daughter and everyone who loves and kill them all, Francis felt angry and he killed Derrick, cause he won't allow such thing like that ever. When he sat down with Luke, he stated that Francis repented greatly when he did not treat his daughter well and lost her with time, which made things take a bad turn. Really, life is not fair, but I thought that you would live the same suffering as me, so I tried to make the right choice. Luke went to see his daughter, and that's how the movie ended. Thanks for watching. You want to receive our new video, subscribe and enable the notifications. I wish you a good day.